building a home where stories unfold. The rooted Realtor spirit.
Hey friends, welcome back to the Rooted Realtor podcast. I'm April Leonard, and I don't know about you, but I am in full cozy season mode. The air, it's got that little bite to it, the candles are flickering, and there's something about this time of year that makes the simplest house feel like a home. Maybe it's the smell of something baking, or the first moment you pull a soft blanket over your lap, but it's like the world says, slow down, breathe, you're home. You know, we talk a lot about homes and real estate, but this time of year reminds us why home matters. It's not just square footage, and the finishes, it's how a space makes you feel. And that's exactly what we're diving in today as we kick off our seasonal series, Home, Heart, and Market Shifts. If you are new here, welcome. Hi. I'm so glad you found this space. And if you've been following along, welcome back. I'm thrilled to keep walking through the seasons with you. So now the other night, I was just out showing a home right around sunset, and that golden fall light was streaming through the windows, wrapping the room in this soft, warm amber glow. You know, the kind of light that makes you want to stay a while? That's what I mean when I say a home has heart. But as beautiful as that moment was, it reminded me of something. This season changes everything about how we experience homes. The light, the timing, the energy, it all shifts. So today we're going to explore how to bring warmth and wisdom into your real estate journey. Whether you're buying or selling or just cozying up right where you are, let's talk about the power of the fall light. So let's talk about light, because in real estate, light tells a story. Fall light is softer, it doesn't shout, it whispers. It moves through the room slower, and it's full of gold, amber, and calm. For my sellers, this is your cue to shine, literally. Think of lighting like a home's personality. A bright, harsh bulb says office, while a warm glow says comfort. And this season's all about helping buyers feel that comfort. So here are a few of my favorite fall lighting tips. 1, let's schedule showings earlier in the day so the natural light can do its magic. Use lamps instead of overhead lights. That soft, layered glow is everything. And if it's safe, light a candle or your fireplace. The flicker of a flame adds warmth no light bulb can replace. I'll tell you something. I've noticed after years in this business, light changes people's moods. I've watched buyers walk into a dim house and feel uncertain. Then I turn on a lamp or open a curtain and suddenly they're smiling. It's like the house came alive, but really it's them lighting, it's lighting them up. For my buyers, let's bring a little intention too. If you are touring homes after work when it's already dark, let's use your phone flashlight or even bring a small one with you. You'll catch the details you might otherwise miss. And don't forget to picture that home during the day. Morning light feels totally different than twilight. Light isn't about just what you see, it's about the energy of the space. And in fall, that golden light reminds us home isn't just where we live, it's where our hearts rest. So comfort sells. So we're gonna talk about creating emotional warmth. So what does that mean? Well, friends, when people walk into a home this time of year, they're not just seeing walls. They're imagining their life there. They picture Thanksgiving dinner, hot cocoa by the window, or the kids running from the snow. That's what makes a house feel like a home. So for my sellers, your goal is to create an emotional connection, not perfection, connection. So here's how. 1, layer textures throw blankets, cozy pillows, soft rugs. These tell a buyer this is where you'll feel safe. Use scent very wisely. A hint of cinnamon, vanilla, or something fresh from the oven, like making some cookies. Just don't overdo it. You want it to whisper, not overwhelm again. Create one cozy moment in every main space. Maybe it's a reading chair with a blanket or a book, or a little coffee nook that says, "You'll love mornings here." I remember a listing a few years ago. We didn't have a massive budget, but we added a few simple touches. A plaid throw on the couch, a candle flickering on the kitchen island, and a pie dish cooling on the counter for staging. The buyers came in and said, "This feels like just like home." That's it. That's the magic. It wasn't granite or square footage. It was comfort. Comfort sells because people buy with emotion first and logic second. So what's next? We're going to talk about the buyer's psychology in the fall. What are buyers thinking when they're buying in the fall? Well, here's the thing for fall buyers. They move with purpose. The season naturally filters out the just lookers. People shopping for homes in November and December are often doing it because they want to be settled before the holidays or before the year's end. So if you're a seller, this is your time to lean into that energy. Make your home feel move-in ready, peaceful, and welcoming. And for buyers, I'll say this. The pace might feel slower, the days shorter, but the market's energy is focused. So align with that energy. Be intentional. When you find something that feels right, don't hesitate too long, but don't rush either. This season is about purposeful patience, a mix of slowing down enough to notice the details, but staying ready and ready to move when the opportunity knocks. This is how you create and find your cozy season success. So my friends, we're going to wrap this up. This season teaches us something nature already knows, that letting go can be beautiful. And just like the trees release their leaves, maybe we're being asked to release a little too. The clutter, the stress, the pressure to have it all figured out. Maybe this fall we make room for warmth, for gratitude, and for peace in our spaces. So take a breath and look around your home right now. Just look around and notice something that brings you joy. Maybe it's the way the light hits the wall, or the blanket that you love, or the sound of your kids laughing in the next room. Those are the things that root us. You know, I would love to be able to hear from you guys. I have a quick question for you. What is your favorite cozy home touch? Or maybe if you want to share with me your favorite fall memory that makes you smile. I would love to see it down in the comments. I would truly love hearing your stories and having the opportunity to connect with you. And next week, we are moving to episode 3, Gratitude and Grounding, the heart of home in November. We'll talk about how thankfulness changes the way we live, love, and lead, and how it can shift the energy in your home. Friends, I really enjoyed spending this time with you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you are walking away inspired to bring a little extra warmth and intention into your home, whether you're buying or selling or just soaking up the beauty where you already are. Remember, real estate isn't just about walls and floors. It's about creating spaces that reflect the best parts of your heart. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with someone who might need a little cozy encouragement today. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode. And as always, my friends, you are seen, you are loved, and you are worthy. And until next time, keep yourself
Plant your feet,
rooted,
let
your
your
home.
heart take
Keep
hold.
rooting your home and your
Building
heart
a home
in
where
joy. And
stories
have a wonderful rest of
unfold.
your day, no matter where you are in the
Rooted
world.
Realtor, spirited in stone. Start right here where you're already